Welcome, one and all, to the following segment of enjoyment and an escape from reality. But beware, the show you are about to bear witness to will not hold back when it comes to spoilers, language, and things not appropriate for work or children. If you continue on, we hope that you laugh at the banter, that you are thrilled by the topic of discussion, and marvel at the host's dedication to their craft, because you can only get that type of treatment here at Monster Madness. You have been warned.
Another rule to surviving Zombieland: travel light. And I don't mean just luggage. I've always been kind of a loner. I avoided other people like they were zombies even before they were zombies. Now that they are all zombies, I kind of miss people. So I'm on my way from my college dorm in Austin, Texas to Columbus, Ohio, where I'm hoping my parents are still alive. Even though we were never really close, it'd just be nice to see a familiar face. Or any face that doesn't have blood dripping from its lips and flesh between its teeth.
Hi, hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Monster Madness, a podcast dedicated to all sorts of creatures, features, and beyond. I'm Erica, and joined with me is a man who I would totally join forces with in a zombie apocalypse and hunt down elusive baked goods with. My faithful co-host, Matt. Or Wisconsin, as I should say.
That's true. I forgot to mention this in our literally hour of bullshit before we actually started recording.
Yes.
I used a Shaun of the Dead quote in a work email today, and it was recognized. I was quite proud. So someone asked for a detailed outline of how I wanted to do something, and I gave them steps. Step 4 was go to the Winchester, get a pint, wait for this all to blow over. And the response I got was, "Is there an actual Winchester?" I only know the one from Shaun of the Dead. I said, "Kudos to you, man with the same name as me. You got the reference." There you go.
Gold star for work, Matt.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You can find Monster Madness on all your favorite podcasting platforms, social media sites, and things of that nature. Matt does stream video games and drum sessions from time to time, so you can check that out on our Twitch channel. If you'd like to support this show, you could do so in many different ways, such as Patreon, buying merch, donating to the show, or just simply leaving a review on your favorite podcasting provider. Those 5 stars go a long way, and if you decide to write something, we'll read it on the show. All links for the aforementioned things will be posted in our show notes. Matt, you got any housekeeping? Anything you want to update your beloved audience with?
Lots of weather coming up, guys. Be weather aware, please. Never stop chasing.
Yep. All right, then. So it's time to nut up or shut up. And this week on Monster Madness, we cover 2009's Zombieland.
What are we doing here?
Well, take a look. It's a goddamn hostess truck.
Yeah, I see that. A hostess truck. So what?
I could use a Twinkie. You coming?
Yes. Yeah, 1 second.
You fucking with me?
No. You should actually limber up as well. Especially if we are going down that hill. It is very important.
I don't believe in it. You ever see a lion limber up before it takes down a gazelle?
I guess maybe spoiler alert that it's been a week for both of us. We did discuss that. I started drinking in the pre-show, and you have me reading this episode. So,
Yep.
Warning, it's going to only get messier from here. So, you've been warned.
Danger, danger, Will Robinson. So Zombieland is rated R. It has a runtime of 1 hour and 28 minutes. It's directed by Ruben Fleischer. It was written by Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick.
Sorry, Rhett Reese sounds like Scooby-Doo mispronouncing someone's name. Rhett Reese.
Like Matt Reese. Rhett Reese.
Yep. Rhett Reese.
There it is. Can you do a Scooby laugh?
No, I cannot.
Oh, you thought about it. You thought about me.
I did, and I had to think about it. I don't think I could do it justice. I couldn't do it well, and I don't want to waste everyone's time. So instead, I'll just ramble on for about 30 seconds and waste their time that way.
Okay, that works. Zombieland has the cast of the following: the dreadful Jesse Eisenberg, Woody Harrelson, Emma Stone, Abigail Breslin, fucktard Amber Heard, Bill Murray, Derek Graff, and that's all I have for the cast. I don't know, like, why Amber Heard has 5th billing. She has billing over Bill Murray. Get the fuck out of here.
My only response to that is Amber Heard's in this movie?
Yeah, she is 406.
Oh. Yeah, well, she was a piece of shit in 406 and she was a piece of shit in bed. Not confirmed, but I mean, she's shit in a bed, so that's...
I think my favorite quote from that trial, because yes, of course, I watched the whole thing while I worked, was when they questioned Johnny on how they knew it wasn't dog shit. He was like, they're teacup Yorkies. I've seen their shit. This was human. I've seen human shit.
I did not know this. The only better response would have been was, there was a peanut in it. Or corn. We had corn for dinner the night before, and there were Packer helmets across the entire log.
Why didn't you think it could have been the dogs?
The dogs weigh... They're teacup Yorkies. They weigh about 4 pounds each.
Oh, God. Why did you have to put it like that? Packer helmets?
That's a pretty common saying around here.
It's not.
When you're talking about corn and shit.
Common.
You live
It's
in
not
fucking...
common.
You go bird territory. You guys fucking pull down stop signs and streetlights and pillage the streets.
Okay, so you're telling me people
get drunk
in the
until we can
Midwest-
drive correctly.
You're telling me people in the Midwest refer to corn and shit as Packer helmets?
No, just literally my area of Wisconsin. It's a very centralized comment. Maybe Sheboygan.
I was about to call an Indianan in who literally grows corn to see if that's a regionalism.
And you only count from being from Indiana if you can tell me where the hell is real sign is.
Do you want me to ask?
I would say, don't tell me you don't know what this is.
I have no idea what you're talking
There's
about.
a fucking billboard in Indiana on the highway. One side says hell is real. The other side says God is real. When I used to go to the Arnold, I would take a picture of it every fucking year.
Really?
Yeah. Friend of the show, Seth, will text me as soon as he hears this. And it'll probably just say hell is real in all caps with 6 exclamation points.
Hi, Seth. I'll have to confer later. Taglines for this film: Our land is their land. Welcome to Zombieland. A ton of fun. You might be a pulseless zombie if you don't get a kick out of this film. Superbad meets Shaun of the Dead. There's one in German that I'm not even going to try. This place is so dead. Nut up or shut up. Survival rule number 21. Avoid strip clubs. Survival rule number 28. Get a kick-ass partner. Survival rule number 4. Don't be a hero. Survival rule number 1. Cardio. And finally, a comedy that kills. They started out strong. They ended weak.
There always seems to be far more like movie taglines than ever are released. And it makes sense when some of them are real stinkers.
What's the budget?
A couple $2-3.
$2-3.
23.6 million 2009, which when I got all this ready to go right before we started, I had a really sad moment of realization that this is the first movie we've covered that it came out after I graduated high school. So there's that. I don't remember when By the Mask came out. Anyways, 34.4 million if you were to use inflation. And then it grossed 102, which does this one go over 100 million? Yeah, so 102 million, so it'd be 149.6 million it grossed if we were in today days.
Today days.
And it becomes less like impressive the closer to today we get, because it's
the same.
But also
There's no
sad that
inflation?
between 2009 and today, the cumulative rate of inflation is 46%. Yep. So Indiana might be onto something. Hell is real.
Matt, would you like to read the plot of Zombieland?
Me. 2 months since a strain of mad cow disease mutated to become infectious to humans, turn them into zombies, survivors of the epidemic are advised to use their city of origin as nicknames when meeting other survivors, so as to not get too attached to them and protect themselves. Columbus, a former college student with a unique set of zombie survival rules, travels from Austin, Texas towards Columbus, Ohio to search for his parents. I hate formatting on Wikipedia. On the way, he meets Tallahassee, who somewhat reluctantly agrees to give Columbus a ride towards Ohio. On the way, he mentions to Columbus that he misses his puppy Buck, who was killed by the zombies. This was the hardest part for me to watch. Just the mentioning of a dog getting hurt made me very sad. The pair meet
Spoiler alert. Wasn't a dog.
Didn't say that it was or wasn't. You're ruining it for people before we get to the end.
If they haven't watched it before you're reading the entire plot, that's on them.
That is on them, but still, the concept of a zombie hurting a dog.
It came out in 2009. Okay.
The pair meet con artist sisters Wichita and Little Rock, who trick Tallahassee and Columbus and steal their weapons and escalate after Little Rock feigns being bitten by a zombie. The two men find a yellow Hummer H2 loaded with weapons and continue on before running into another trap set by the girls, who take them hostage. Tallahassee steals his gun back and has his standoff with Wichita until Columbus intervenes, saying that they have bigger problems to worry about, resulting in an uneasy truce between them. The sisters reveal they are going to the Pacific Payland amusement park in Los Angeles, an area supposedly free of zombies. After learning his hometown has been destroyed and his parents likely killed, Columbus and Tallahassee decide to accompany them to the amusement park. When the group reach Hollywood, Tallahassee directs them to Bill Murray's house. Tallahassee and Wichita meet Murray, uninfected and disguised as a zombie, play a prank on Columbus and Little Rock by having him pretend to be a zombie, only for Columbus to accidentally kill Murray. Sorry, I'm replaying this in my head as I read it, and it's top fucking notch. Columbus soon realizes that Buck was actually Tallahassee's son, who got infected and died as a result. Wait a fucking minute. Despite Wichita and Columbus falling for each other, Wichita abruptly... What?
I didn't say anything, you psycho.
Oh, I thought... Sorry.
God damn.
I want to get something there. I'm going to start over.
No, I ain't fucking cutting that shit out. You're fucking costing me.
Despite Wichita and Columbus falling for each other, Wichita abruptly leaves with Little Rock for Pacific Payland the next morning. Columbus decides fucking asshole. Columbus decides to go after Wichita and convinces Tallahassee to join him. At Pacific Payland, the sisters activate all the rides and lights, only to unwittingly draw the attention of a multitude of zombies in the area. They become trapped on a drop tower ride as Tallahassee and Columbus arrive. Tallahassee lures the zombies to a game booth and kills several as Columbus heads to the drop tower. He evades and shoots through a horde and safely helps the girls down. Wichita kisses Columbus, reveals her real name, Krista. He achieves a very massive erection, and then the group then leave Pacific Payland.
Does it really say that?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I sprinkled in a little bit of Matt Stein pepper.
I like it.
I mean, Emma Stone in this movie is drop dead gorgeous, in my opinion.
Oh yeah,
If
she's pretty.
she were to kiss me,
in general, I think she's really pretty.
I'm not so much a fan of her anymore. She lost a little too much weight for me and went blonde. But redhead her and Superbad in this, just 6 to midnight.
It's that Ozempic. Yeah, I think she's super pretty. But here's my gripe. Putting Jesse Eisenberg in these movies and having the main hot chick think he is like fucking all that in a bag of chips. Kristen Stewart, fucking Emma Stone.
Your options are Bill Murray, fucking Jesse Eisenberg, or Woody Harrelson. See, that's the thing.
I'm going Woody Harrelson.
I'd say I'd fuck either of the first two before I would fuck Jesse Eisenberg.
At least Bill Murray and Woody would make me fucking laugh. Jesse Eisenberg would just annoy the goddamn shit out of me.
It's true. He was pretty decent in that movie Vivarium, though, which is a difficult word to say when you've been drinking.
Vivarium. I forgot about that movie. Actually, here's the thing. I rarely delete things off my Plex. I think I deleted that because I fucking just didn't. I did not vibe with that.
I remember not hating it, but I don't ever remember being like, can't wait to watch that fucker again. Like we watched Abigail the other day. cannot wait to watch that one again. That was such a fun movie.
Was that good?
Yes.
Was it?
Very good.
I have to download that still.
Yep. You mean you need to stream it legally?
Yeah. I just saw that I could stream something called Sasquatch Sunset or something. What is it? I fucking just got it. Hold on. My Plex is literally right in front of me. Sasquatch Sunset, the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare re-elected, and King Godzilla versus Kong: The New Empire, which my dad is very excited about.
And Boy Kills World comes out on Monday digital. I'm very excited for that.
Oh, cool. Yeah, no, I just hold water with Jesse Eisenberg. Like, he's quirky, and I think he played Mark Zuckerberg very well. He plays a douchebag well because he is a douchebag.
You are what you eat.
Though, did you fucking see? I don't know if it was real. Me and you had a whole discussion about AI before all this shit started. So I don't know if it's a real picture. But did you see the picture of what Mark Zuckerberg is looking like right now with like facial hair and like his hair is a little bit longer?
I haven't,
Instead
but
of
I'm
him
looking it
like
up. I know that, excuse me, I know he and Elon Musk were training to punch each other in the mouth.
I hate this world. Can I just say, I want to state it for the fucking internet. I hate this world. The fact that that's a thing. And you know what? And I'm going to watch it, but that Mike Tyson fight, I'm not even going to say the fucking dude he's fucking playing or fighting, but like the fact that this child is just like, I'm going to fucking kill Mike Tyson. Are you serious, bro? This man has tried to bite an ear off.
He didn't try. He succeeded. But
no, yeah, he succeeded.
Are you familiar with the structure of these contracts that these guys sign?
No.
Like, it's more beneficial to them to make the fights go longer because the opposition gets paid more the longer the fight goes. That's why all these fucking shitty Dick Paul fights, they go the distance because the other person gets paid more if they go longer. Like, I'm hoping that Mike Tyson reverts back to being 20 years old and just wants to fucking murder someone. And I want to see him go night night. That's all I want. Like, I don't like either of those. I don't like either of those brothers. I saw a really funny fucking meme, and it was Logan Paul from like one of his dumb videos, and Cody Rhodes as Stardust.
Oh.
No, it was just stills, and it said, if you would tell me that in 2024 these two are wrestling for the world heavyweight title, I would tell you to go fuck yourself.
Well, go fuck yourself.
Well, it's just fucking money. It's just about money.
Yeah.
I want money.
Here's the thing. I saw an... Did you say I want money?
I want money and pizza.
I would love money and pasta. That'd be great.
I got pizza. I don't have money. I got pasta. I don't have money though.
Pasta. I got pizza. I got a little money.
I mean, I've like enough money to make sure that I don't die, but I don't have fucking
money to buy
Zuckerberg
pizza and
money.
pasta.
My mouth's watering thinking about pizza.
There was an interview that Mike Tyson did where he was just, they said something about like, you know, they just, I forget what question they asked him. He's just like, I don't really like fighting. And they're like, how do you not like fighting? Like, that's your whole, that's you. You're Mike Tyson, the fighter. He's like, I don't like who I become when I fight. He's like, I am not a good person. He's like, I flip on a switch. He's like, and I'm not your friend anymore. I'm not a good person.
Did you ever see, he did an interview where he talked about some of the fights that he would win so quickly when he was coming up. He goes, I would like be ready to fight, 15 rounds or whatever. And he goes, I would knock him out in 2. He goes, so I would go to a bar and look for a fight because I'm ready to fucking fight. He goes, and I didn't get my fill.
Yeah.
Like that is that man's mindset. And that's what I'm hoping. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I hope he goes back to that place and doesn't give a fuck about money because I don't think he needs it, and just makes Jake Paul's face look fucking weird.
It already is. He might be an improvement.
I want Mike Tyson to punch him pretty.
Ugh. I just hate him. I just hate them all so much. I just hate this fucking world that we live in so much.
How many times a week do I text you and say an asteroid wouldn't be such a big deal?
Oh, at least 4 times a week in some variation.
Exactly.
What did we literally What did we say earlier? Hold on. Let me pull it up. Just wanted to make sure you weren't in a ditch. And I just wrote, I wish. And you're like, same.
Yeah, and then I was
I didn't
waiting for
respond to
the.
you.
And that is a good point though, because I didn't text you. We didn't talk. It was what 6:30 last night until 1:40 today, which is a long amount of time for you and I not to talk.
Mm-hmm.
And then even then, I texted you to make sure that we were still going to record because we had postponed this 2 days. And you didn't respond for 2 hours. And I said, bark twice if you're in danger. And then I said, don't apologize. I want to make sure you're not in a ditch. And you said, I wish. And I said, same. And then I was waiting for them to be like, you want me to be dead in a ditch? And I'd be like, no, I want to be in a ditch too. Dead.
We're such shiny, happy people.
And that, if anyone listening to this is a psychiatrist, we're both fine for the most part. That's all I can say.
Woof, woof. We're in danger.
They're telling me I have to say these things.
I'm in danger.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
What are you looking for?
Nothing. I just I have this list.
No one back there but my duffel bag.
What's your name?
Stop. No names. Keeps us from getting too familiar.
You almost knocked over your alcohol with your knife. Oh, that's okay. You don't have to.
So, where are you headed?
Columbus. You?
Tallahassee. Awesome.
No. One for me. One and done, I always say. I said that once. You know, Tallahassee and Columbus are both, east. So, Tallahassee, you want to stick together, at least for a while?
Here's the deal, Columbus. I'm not easy to get along with, and I'm sensing you're a bit of a bitch. So, I gave this relationship to about Texarkana.
Really? Yeah, you'll take me as far as Texarkana?
You're a peppy little spitfuck, aren't you?
On that note, on that positive note, we're going to do some monster minutias. Wow, 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 wow. I fucking love Woody Harrelson. And I genuinely forgot that it's even funnier seeing this movie now because like I wasn't thinking about Kingpin at all when I was watching this movie because it's such a completely different movie. And then when like Bill Murray and Tallahassee meet and like he's just so enthusiastic. I'm like, I fucking love them together. And I'm like, fucking Kingpin, you asshole. Like those two are so good. I actually just watched that the other day and still so fucking good. Call me Ernie. Big Ern. All right, Monster Minutia. Woody Harrelson was arrested for marijuana possession during filming, which delayed shooting for a day. The zombie kill of the week was left over from the script's origin as a television pilot. Every weekly episode would have had a zombie kill of the week performed by the characters on the show. Yo, I didn't realize that this was going to be a TV show. That would have been good. I would have enjoyed that.
There's still time.
You know
We're
what?
making TV shows out of old movies now.
That's fair. But here's the thing. When this was coming out, like when did, I think The Walking Dead came out in what, 2009, 2008? So it was just not the right time.
2011.
Okay.
Pretty
so
sure.
it was just, I think it was just, we were getting oversaturated with zombies or the whisperings of zombies.
2010.
Boom. So I think it was just like too much. So Abigail Breslin and Woody Harrelson's conversation in the Hummer scenes about Hannah Montana were ad-libbed. Abigail Breslin's actually in the news because apparently her very insane husband just very publicly cheated on her and threatened to kill the girl that he cheated on her with, like via a friend of a friend, kind of like hitman type thing. Cray cray.
I just started to give a shit about Abigail Breslin 27 seconds ago. Whew.
The script, originally a television pilot, was heavily revised to become a feature film. The puppy that Woody Harrelson is seen playing with it in his flashbacks belongs to Abigail Breslin. Patrick Swayze was offered a cameo role as a zombie before his cancer diagnosis. His scenes would have parodied other Swayze movies like Ghost and Dirty Dancing. Zombie cameo roles were also offered to Joe Pesci, Mark Hamill, Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Bacon, Jean-Claude Van Damme, and Matthew McConaughey. I would have loved all of that so much. Not so much Patrick Swayze, because I'm not like a huge Swayze girl, but fucking zombie Joe Pesci. That would have been great.
Fucking great. But he would have had to be like straight up Brooklyn or Staten Island, whatever the worst piece of shit like mafia guy is.
Staten Island.
So that's why I think Bill Murray worked a little better, because it was like rural Hollywood as opposed to...
Yeah, it makes sense, but I would have loved it.
Mm-hmm. There's still time.
Contrary to popular belief, the supermarket scene was not filmed at an actual supermarket. A movie set was built from scratch to look like a real supermarket. Riveting. Director Ruben Fleischer has said that he was inspired to make this by Shaun of the Dead. It is revealed in the DVD commentary that Emma Stone was originally cast to play the role of 406. Well, I'm glad she got the bump to one of the main characters. Shortly after filming concluded in 2009, Woody Harrelson attacked a TMZ photographer at LaGuardia Airport in NYC after arriving from LA. Harrelson, a renowned method actor, blamed his actions on his Tallahassee role, saying that he was still not out of his character's head and acted on impulse. In a CNN interview, Harrelson said, "I then flew to New York, still very much in character, with my daughter at the airport. I was startled by a paparazzo who I quite understandably took for a zombie." Here's the thing. I would have liked it better if he was just like, paparazzi were getting in my kid's face, so I got in their fucking face. Don't be like, "I'm still Tallahassee. You're a zombie." Fuck off with your method acting bullshit. Go ahead.
No, that's exactly. I was 100% on board with you. It is like, is this just not a cop out for him getting in trouble and trying to find the easiest way to get out of it? I love Woody Harrelson. I'm not arguing that. But it seems very much like he fucked up and he was like, well, what's the easiest way out of this? I'm like, method acting. No one's gonna argue with that. Yeah.
It's like, nobody's gonna fucking cancel Woody Harrelson anyway, because he's a fucking gem of a
I'm gonna get shit plowed and drive my car, and when I get pulled over for drinking and driving, I'm just gonna say I'm method acting. Sir, why do you have a bucket of chicken wings in your lap? Method acting.
Don't you ask questions.
Yeah. Fuck you, pig. Sorry, method acting.
Paparazzi are scumbags. They are so invasive. And getting flash strobes in your fucking eyes, it's disorienting. If I had my kid with me and someone was doing that in an already stressful situation of traveling across the country, and you're in a large ass airport, one of the biggest fucking busiest airports, yeah, I'm gonna fucking elbow a throat. Like, just whatever. There's an additional scene after the credits, an outtake with Bill Murray and Tallahassee. It was originally titled Another Day in Zombieland, but the studio feared they would think it was a sequel. That would actually be a good... I mean, I like Zombieland Double Tap, but that would have been a good sequel name too. Woody Harrelson actually plays the banjo in the supermarket scene. Although it could have easily been faked, Harrelson actually took the time before and during production to learn how to play the instrument rather than being dubbed. This film was shot in 42 days. Tallahassee paints a 3 on his cars as a reference to Dale Earnhardt. Both cars that Tallahassee drove were based on the color schemes of Earnhardt's cars. The screenplay for this film was featured in 2007's Blacklist, a list of the most liked unmade scripts of the year. I'm always fascinated by that list and how long it actually takes certain movies to get made. It's like, so desirable, yet we can't get it made. Why? You make the rules.
Because fuck you.
Oh boy. That beer kicking in. Bill Murray's mansion in the movie is actually Lee Nahar's house in Buckhead, a wealthy section of Atlanta, Georgia. Let's see. 6 other additional rules are mentioned in the theatrical promo trailers in the DVD extra. Rule number 12, bounty, as in the Bounty paper towels. If there's one way to describe Zombieland, it's moist. Rule number 15, bowling ball. Nothing says massive head trauma like a bowling ball. Rule number 29, the buddy system. It is so important that we take a cue from our zombie neighbors and we have each other's backs. Rule number 6, cast iron skillet. Zombie takes one of these to the head, he ain't getting up. Rule number 33, Swiss Army knife. The Swiss Army used that knife for a reason, which brings us to a total of 33 rules. It is said that this movie is based on the video game Left 4 Dead 2. Valve, the developers of the game, denied the studio permissions to mention the game and the company in the opening and end credits. Weird. If it's like an homage to a game. I've played a Left 4 Dead game. They're fun. Not riveting, but they're fun.
No, that's true. It's true. But I'm also just shocked that they didn't just try to make a Left 4 Dead movie. But there's still time because
Maybe
we had was it Back 4 Blood? It was a game that came out like 2 years ago that was very similar to Left 4 Dead. Even had like the number 4 as instead of FOR.
Oh yeah, I know exactly. I know exactly what you're talking about because I always confuse the two. Back 4 Blood. Yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of zombie video games, in breaking news that's going to be 3 weeks late. Apparently, there is a very strong and almost verifiable rumor that Resident Evil 1 is getting a full remake. The video game.
Didn't they just do that?
No, they did too. They've done like almost all. They're like redoing all of them to be up to date with all the consoles now. I don't think they did one.
Oh shit! Okay, no, you're sit. Take it. Are you relaxed?
I'm relaxed.
You are 100% correct.
Yes.
So they did 2 and 4, and I just assumed they had done 1. But yeah, 4 days ago they announced it's coming in 2026. So.
Heyo. In Bill Murray's mansion, Woody Harrelson's character mentions that he's a big fan of all of his movies. Harrelson starred in Kingpin with Murray. In Woody Harrelson's movie Natural Born Killers, the term Zombieland is actually mentioned while talking about television audiences. Nice little minutiae right there.
You do love minutiae.
I do love minutiae. There's a lot of minutiae for this one. I'm actually skipping quite a few because some of them are boring. Nobody cares. John Carpenter turned down a chance to direct. According to the producers, Carpenter was very interested in directing what was then to be a TV pilot. However, as the project transitioned into a feature film, Carpenter withdrew his interest. Although he loved the script, according to Reese, his schedule would not permit him time that was necessary to direct a full-length film. Again, he makes his own rules. What the fuck was he doing in 2009? Probably nothing.
Or cocaine.
I mean, who amongst us?
Unconfirmed, but yeah. 2009 was a big coke year for your boy.
I was a senior in high school and not doing cocaine. I was graduating high school.
I was sleeping on couches, not doing cocaine.
Well, that's good.
What part? The cocaine or the couches?
The lack of cocaine, but it's good that you had a place to sleep.
It's true. What year did I do cocaine? 2000.
Oh, Jesus.
2005? Early 2000. Sorry, it was August of 2005 was the one time I did cocaine.
Oh, wow, when I was in 8th grade. Columbus.
Sorry that Mikey and your mom didn't fuck sooner?
That's gross.
Moving on.
Columbus is afraid of clowns. Jesse Eisenberg's mother worked as a party clown. You just took all my zeal. The man that is eaten in the bathroom at the beginning of the film is the same person that Little Rock and Wichita pulled their ring scam on. And last but certainly not least, Columbus has 32 rules for surviving Zombieland, 10 of which are identified in this movie. As the rules are punctuated and in order in which they appear in the film, they are rule number 1, cardio. Rule number 2, double tap. Rule number 3, beware of bathrooms. Number 4, seat belts. 7, travel light. Rule number 31, check the back seat. Number 18, limber up. 22, when in doubt, know your way out. Number 32, enjoy the little things. And rule number 17, don't be a hero. Later corrected to be a hero. And an 11th rule of surviving Zombieland is identified in a deleted scene. Punctuated in the deleted scene, the rule is rule number 2, Ziploc bags. In a voiceover, Columbus explains, you've got enough problems. Moisture shouldn't be one of them. And that, my friends, was a lot of minutiae for you. The next segment is Yay, Nay, or Slay. You know how we roll. Gonna get a yay from me. This is classic, iconic zombie movie. Very enjoyable, sans Jesse Eisenberg. But, it is what it is. He was the man of the hour in the late 20s, 2000s, or whatever you want to call it. So, everybody wanted a piece of that curly-haired fuck. I'm here for Woody Harrelson and Bill Murray. And Emma Stone.
You said a lot.
I did.
Really?
I have a headache.
Oh, fair. Okay. Sorry. So for me, it's 100% a yay. It's, I don't know, love it or hate it. Like, it's a fun movie. Jesse Eisenberg.
Oh yeah.
He's kind of a thin, weird penis, but like, he plays the part of like a nerdy dipshit that would have a list of rules in a zombie apocalypse very well. It, like we talked about earlier, it's very hard to assume that he would be able to beg anyone in the realm of Emma Stone, but especially Emma Stone, peak Emma Stone, 2009 Emma Stone, I would stab 14 hobos for easily. But it's in a zombie apocalypse, it's a little bit more understanding because the pickings be thin. Especially from the female to the male side. So if you as an attractive female have been able to overcome, assume you're gonna have to lower your standards. Men, you're gonna be out kicking your coverage. Good for you. Stay strong, king. It's a yay.
Wow. That was
You're welcome.
That was almost that. I'm actually gonna put probably like presidential music behind that. That was like a speech.
and like halfway through, I had the thought. So me and two of my coworkers, we always call each other king because work is fucking trash, and sometimes you gotta lift each other up.
Of course.
So yeah, no. Yeah, you're welcome.
Proud of you.
Yep.
All right, there you have it, folks. 2 yays. Check it out if you haven't already. The last segment of the show. Does it fuck?
I got some fuckers this week. I'm pretty excited for this.
Do you?
I've been very excited for this.
I'm pretty low on the fuckage, so hit me.
Oof. Thought about writing these down. I didn't. Jack Link's came out with chili cheese, Frito, beef jerky. It fucks.
All right.
This is not a new item, but a combination of items that I have not really necessarily not tried, but haven't had in a really long time. And I'm going to butcher it. And I even thought about this earlier. Tzatziki sauce. Tzatziki sauce. However you say it. It's the second most difficult. Yeah. It's the second most difficult thing to say to Roy's sister Shirley sauce. That and fucking pita chips. All goddamn day.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Because so last weekend I had a like blackened chicken wrap, and so I've been making fucking chicken, onions, and difficult word with a T sauce for like 3 days.
I heard about those chicken wraps multiple times. They looked great. They looked delicious.
Don't get raises about chicken wraps. It's your fault for not moving to Wisconsin and having chicken wraps with me. I also don't remember saying anything to you because it was a booze-fueled romp through the woods for your boy this weekend.
Oh, no, you told me.
Oh, no. I'm sure I did. All I'm saying
is
you
didn't say the sauce.
I don't remember telling you because booze and being busy.
It's been a while since you've had a brown out. It's okay.
It's true, and it's really difficult running the #1 independent wrestling show in Wisconsin.
ACW, what?
Boop, boop. Boop, boop.
Did you have a third one? It seemed like you had a third one.
No. We did get things that don't fuck. Sour Patch Kid Oreos. Did I tell you about these? We did get them. They're awful. A couple people said that they're really good. The cookie itself to me was pretty good. The cream tasted literally like sour cream and like sour cream. So I couldn't get behind it. Have we recorded since I got the mango Baja Doritos?
You brought those up last time.
Okay, I'm trying to go through things that I had. I got some freeze dried candy in the cabinet right now that I'm excited for. Popcorn fucks pretty hard. I rekindled my love with popcorn.
I love popcorn. I know that popcorn is a touchy subject in your house because Alyssa is very anti-popcorn, but that's
she's not anti-popcorn. She's anti-burnt out of a microwave popcorn. She really likes the Smart Pop white cheddar. Half the reason I keep her around, so that shit slaps. So I understand the burnt popcorn.
Yeah. Now, are you like because you're not a butter person?
I'm not a butter person. I just I have 2 Orville Redenbacher seasonings, and I got a third coming. I have the buffalo chicken wing one, which is fine.
Ooh.
The Cinnabon one, which is really fucking good. And then I got white cheddar because like I just said, she really likes white cheddar popcorn. I want white cheddar popcorn. I hate dipping into her stash because of her food allergies and shit. So I just got shit to make my own. Between the beginning of that sentence and now, I forgot what I was going to say.
Do you pop the kernels yourself?
I do. For me, I do. In a drunken stupor, I purchased. I think it was pop. I got like a sampler pack, and it comes with like a bowl that you can microwave shit in. And I read that if you put kernels and a little bit of oil, you can pop regular popcorn in it too. So that's what I do. It's like a third cup of kernels and some oil, and then in that motherfucker, and then I just put it into a bigger bowl because of how liberally I season my popcorn, and then I just get real buck wild with it. Pop. It's not awful, but it is not worth the price tag. So if you are looking into it, it doesn't not fuck, but it doesn't fuck as hard as they say it's going to. So you're going to want to consider that when your fuckability.
So my popcorn experiences up until recently has only been like movie theater popcorn, which is trash, microwavable popcorn, which is whatever, and then like bag popcorn, which is always like the winner for me. Like it's like, oh, you got Smart Food, delicious. You got that one that's in the blue bag, that's pretty fucking good. You can't go wrong. And then I met my girlfriend, and she was like, have you ever had like stovetop popcorn? I was like, nope. So she made it once, and I can never go back. Never.
So there's a risk versus reward. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but like,
no, you're good.
I remember when I was a kid. So I can't remember. Was it you or? This is gonna sound bad. I'm mixing up conversations with you and Alyssa that I've had, but it's like, so when I was a kid, going to movies was a big fucking deal. Like it was Saturday, we're going to a goddamn movie. So to this day, like my dad has tailored their basement to have like movie theater seats and a movie theater experience in the basement. And when I see my parents, it's, have you seen a good movie? And I always have to remind them that the movies I like, they don't like. Like my parents don't want to watch fucking Abigail that I mentioned earlier. They want to watch fucking other turds. Anyways.
Singing in the Rain.
Yeah, some shit like that. My mom said some movie and I just looked at him and I'm like, thanks. But, so I remember when I was a kid, there was a, this may age me if you remember, but it was a pot. And it had like a fucking handle on it. And the whole idea was that it would never let a kernel sit on the bottom too long.
I think I vaguely know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And I'm sure they've fixed it since. But so that's like how deep my popcorn making knowledge is. I don't know a better way to finish it. But it's like popcorn and watching movies and shit has always been a really, really, really big deal for me in my childhood. So like I've been through a ton of shit. So not friend of the show, Seth. Other Seth, coworker Seth. Spa. Yeah. Hiccup Spa. If you watch the streams back in the day, but he bought like some fucking, it was like buttered flavored coconut oil that he's been trying to get me to buy off of Amazon because he's been making popcorn doing that, and I'm like, well, coconut oil will murder my wife, so if she ends up dead and I have ordered this, it's not going to end well for me. So it's like they're taking it to a little deeper where it's like, I just want fucking popcorn with some flavor. Like I have really low standards. I have very low standards. I'm here. I have low standards.
I don't don't think it's. I don't like that you say that you have low standards.
I was
think
waiting
that
for you to put it together. I love you so much. You are my best friend. I want to put that out there right now. But I was waiting for you, the wheels to turn enough for you to realize what I had said. That's it.
Here's the thing: if you keep the bar low enough, everything is great.
Mm-hmm.
If the bar is too high, then you are just setting yourself up for failure.
I'm cutting you off right now because I remembered the thing that I said that I wanted to fuck.
Just say it.
Just
say it.
Yep. Before I fix that sentence, so there's a local creamery that makes cheese curds. It's 2 Guernsey girls and whatever. They have specific Guernsey cows, but they partnered up with a guy named Mr. Burns who makes hot sauce locally, and they make a hot pepper cheese curd. That's what fucks. Yes. I was waiting for you to fucking. So they have some tomorrow. I'm leaving my house tomorrow with pants on, like an adult, to go get more. Alyssa brought them home from the pet expo she did last weekend. They were fucking stupid good. I had like 4 of them and she ate the rest. That's why I have to get more. But it's literally just their cheese curds, and the Guernsey cows have an A2 protein that makes it a little different. Science. I'm not a science boy. I'm a fucking food boy. I don't give a shit, but they're delightful. And then this hot sauce motherfucker genius locally puts his shit on it and then make a cheese curds together. So you air fry those cocksuckers. It was like 8 minutes at 350. They had crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside, not too much spice, enough spice.
Fucks.
Yep. That shit fucks so hard.
I mean, I don't have anything as intense as that.
Sorry.
I literally was going to be like, no, you're good. I was literally going to be like, Ithaca garlic and lemon hummus fucks with Stacy bagel chips or pita chips.
Stacy's fucking chips are on point. There's nothing wrong with that. They're incredible.
No, I literally, when we were sitting out here, I texted my girlfriend because she was sitting in the living room painting. And I could hear her eating the bagel chips. I was like, how them bagel chips, girl?
Yeah. Leave those bagel chips for the rest of the fun.
And I'm dusting off an oldie because, my Gam ass has been watching like Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune every night. No, fuck her.
All right, touche.
She doesn't talk to me.
Can I not talk to you? You can take all of this out. I'm just making jokes.
I mean,
you know goddamn well I would stab a lot of people for you.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Thank you. That's recorded
sure.
too. You can keep that for your laters.
I will. Matt's omission. Or not omission, admission.
I just imagine you laying in bed like, he does like me.
Who's to say I don't? I have literally a folder on my computer that's like Matt's bloopers, and they all are labeled.
And I know you do. You don't have to. You don't have to.
They bring me joy. I listen to them for me.
Fine. You're fine. I'm just saying, you don't need to prove it to anyone else. I would go through the weeds for you, and you know that. And this is me being half in the fucking bag. This is not for the show. This is me just telling you face to face. I fucking love you.
I fucking love you too. I was gonna say words with friends, fuck. Because I've dusted off that on my phone after like a decade of not playing it, but now I'm getting emotional. So next time on Monster Madness, we're gonna watch Dead Snow. I love you guys so much.
I'm really into fucking chasing tornado video games.
Oh yeah, Matt is all about Roblox now all of a sudden.
Roblox is a tornado chasing game. Doesn't mean shit. There's a new one coming out on...
Get your ass to play Minecraft. But yeah, Roblox.
Steam has a tornado chasing game coming out late June. There's not a chance in hell that I don't start streaming that motherfucker. We're going to be talking about mesonets, fucking CG lightnings, fucking hooks. We're doing shit. I ran out of terms. Sorry.
You're saying shit I don't know. I was just letting you vibe.
No, it's good. Mesonet does just wind speeds, and CGs are cloud to ground lightning. I'm real big into weather these days, guys. That is my old man shit. And we're going to bring it to Twitch.
Please do, because you know what? Listen, you found a great friend when you started playing Titanic games. Can you imagine the friends that you're going to find?
Isn't that fucking wild? But it's the new pen pal is what someone said.
That's very true. I like that. That is very good.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, video game ass shit, as my cousin Jackie says on her show.
I love you, Jackie.
Next, we love you, Jackie. She does the intro every episode.
She does. I have to listen to her Philadelphia accent.
Apparently indiscernible from my voice. You know?
Yep. We'll leave it at that.
Listen, you think this is bad? It can be worse. I could talk like this where we go down the shore with my cousin Dawn, get some water ice and a cheesesteak, a hoagie. You know.
But my penis just crawled back inside my body.
Good. You ain't my vibe. We're going to be covering Dead Snow next episode, so I have not seen that, so I'm excited. I think Matt has.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's a good face, but we'll see if it's a yay, nay, or slay. Looking like a slay might be the first slay. I don't know about that face. You can't see it because this is auditory, but yeah, Dead Snow. Thank you guys so much for listening. This is the longest goodbye ever.
Smoke, crack, and worship Satan.
Dusting off an oldie. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Snowballs! Where's the fucking Twinkies?
I like snowballs.
I hate coconut, not the taste, the consistency.
Like when I was 20, I couldn't fucking buy pussy.
I couldn't buy pussy.
It's true.
Wow.